Hi everybody, this is Gary Dean with Sentiment Timing, and this is our free video report for Wednesday, July 13th, 2016. So let's get started. The market kind of surprised me with I was anticipating that we would, we'd see some strength here and there, pockets, until we run into our time period that we're expecting the black hole. I didn't really expect the new all-time highs, but nothing's really changed as far as this setup that is coming, and the bigger point move from here is still going to be to the downside. So the higher up it goes, it's just a better shorting opportunity there is, and the main thing is just knowing when when this black hole crash is going to be happening, and that's something that we went over some specific dates today with just a little update, and we'll be really going over everything in more detail towards the end of either Thursday or Friday. So this was the first black hole that Woody had mentioned, and this is going back to September 2014. I'm showing you. I didn't update the chart. I just didn't feel like doing it. But look at how the pattern went. We had a straight move down, and then it was a straight move up before the black hole crash happened. We have the same pattern that's happening right now. It's up here right now anyway. And that's why I'm saying nothing has really changed on the this black hole that's pending. If we would have thought that the black hole was coming in, the end of June or the beginning of July, yeah, it would be wrong. But that's never ever been the time period that we've been looking for. So I've gotten some emails, people saying, "Oh, it's not happening because the S&P is at new all-time highs," but the black hole has absolutely nothing to do with where the actual turn down is going to be playing out. And the thing is that this kind of move has to happen because you got to get everybody bullish on the market, because the majority is going to be wrong, and you're going to get everybody that's bullish and at the euphoric or at the top, and they're going to get bearish at the bottom. So we were actually hovering around the neutral end on sentiment for quite some time, and then all of a sudden when we started making these new all-time highs, sentiment just started screaming up, and we've been getting a series of consistent extreme bullish sentiment readings, and that is setting up for exactly what is anticipated, and why when it moves up like this, I just let it go, and each day I'll just take a little bit more of a piece of the short position, and knowing that it's something the big is going to be playing out in the not so distant future, I'm pretty relaxed with it. I'll let them take it wherever they want and just keep shorting it on the way up. So let's take a quick look at this is going back to September 9th, 2014. And Woody had predicted that there was going to be a black hole that was going to be hitting around the 17th on it. And from that, this was the black hole drop that actually played out on it. And notice what was happening with the with sentiment. We had the low sentiment readings when it was coming down here. Then it shot back up, and then we started seeing a series of bullish sentiment, and that was right before the crash hit. So everything is going as planned, and that's that's the part about it. Even though we're making these new highs, it hasn't changed anything, and it's only really solidifying what the expectation of this upcoming crash. So this just came out. We put this out today, and what he had said was we had a 90% bullish that triggered yesterday, and it's buyer beware, and his generic expectations had been for some sort of trading high near the specific dates that we have been saying. So, and you want to do that to put on shorts. So even though we're at new all-time highs, this has been the same message that's been sent for really the last month. With the exact date that we're anticipating things to start playing out. So The bulls may continue to try upside. Timing suggests that strength may last into, again, where, this is a for-profit, service, so I can't give you dates because then everybody's just going to sit there and just get the free stuff. But what we're saying here is this is the date that we are looking for a high. And what he's saying is that the recent strength does not affect the profile for an upcoming black hole environment, which the black hole is the low that hits, but it's after a crash-like move to the downside. So 2 weeks ago is when he started allowing for when the top could play out, but there was never ever a price target. This is more about time than it is price. So, as I was showing you, it's things are playing out exactly the way they did back then, and nobody's anticipating that we're going to get a crash coming. Everybody is looking up, and everybody had to get bullish because this is when crashes happen, or it's just a black hole environment. I'll call it a mini crash. That's probably the best way to put it. But you have to have everybody bullish, and the thing is that everybody is going to be bearish when this move happens because it's a very simple, say, psychological way. Everybody's been trained to buy the dips the entire time. So you're not going to change your trading mentality on the first drop. What you're going to do is you're going to buy this dip. And then when it rallies up, you're going to think that you're all right. Then when it takes it out, you're going to buy this dip. When it rallies up, you're going to think you're right again. And then when it comes here, you capitulate and everybody sells. And everybody's bearish on the markets, and that is going to be exactly when you want to be buying. So you want to go with the pendulum. You don't want to be jumping on like the majority do when it's about to swing to the downside, and you don't want to be jumping on the bearish side when it's about to swing to the upside. You anticipate the moves, and that's really it. And knowing when to anticipate when these turns are going to be coming, especially the black holes, because it's been, there's been 3 of them so far, and he's predicted each one, and you can see the moves, and this is, somebody's career in trading that's been done in less than 2 years. So if we just take a look at the regular charts here, notice also back in this is going back to the September 2014, and again, here's the pattern. We went down, came up, crashed. We came down, went up, and now on the specific date that we're waiting for, we are going to get the crash, and it's going to be a very, very sharp move. Everybody's going to be taken off guard and saying, the bear market's back again. But in any case, this is not something that you want to buy. Just forget the euphoria, and if you know when the time period is to start getting short or start getting aggressive on the short side, that's when you do it, and then you just wait and collect your money when this move happens that we've seen happen over and over again. So 60-minute chart's already given us some warning signs with bearish divergences. This is an inverted head and shoulders. This is going to trap all of the bulls. I've been pointing this out since we made this move right here. I've been saying I was expecting a move down and come up because this is going to sucker in all the bulls, because this projected target is like 2,300, but this pattern is happening at the top of the chart. The inverted head and shoulders pattern is a bottoming pattern. It's not a topping. It's not something that takes place at the top of a chart. It takes place down at the bottom. So this is going to end up being a trap, and again, it's probably going to fall right into the whole black hole scenario date that Woody is looking for. So I'm not even sure if we have any spots left open for the special we have. If you try to put that coupon code in and it says it's invalid, then it means that it's all taken up, and you probably just have to go through the regular $150 a month subscription. So, and what we're also doing is we're going to be giving anybody that subscribes, we're going to be giving you a free subscription to Markets Path. I do these nightly reports every day, morning notes, email trade alerts, and we also have a trade room. So anybody that is a member of Sentiment Timing will get a free membership to here. And like I said, you need to anticipate the next move. And if you didn't know when these dates were, you probably thought the last drop was was the crash that I've been talking about. But if you know when the dates are, you knew that wasn't it. So with that, enjoy the upcoming ride and trade safely.